your name?
Becky Barnett.
Excuse me?
Becky Barnett?
Mama, do I still have to come to Sunday dinner?
Are you still part of the Joseph family?
Take your hands off my client.
There's no use. He ain't talking.
That's because you have your hand over his mouth.
Aren't you even a little concerned about Eddie catching us?
No. He's too busy test driving hotel mattresses with his new assistant.
The very first scene we ever shot together, the famous love scene up against the wall in my apartment.
Did y'all hear about that time Nicole Ari Parker almost got fired from Soul Food for refusing to do a nude scene? Child, the network executives were heated, but our girl stood her ground and said, "Not today, Satan." And guess what? She still became the breakout star of the show.
Who called you?
Lim. Bird wanted me to be here.
Excuse me, I have to make a phone call.
Nicole Ari Parker Kojo was born on October 7th, 1970 in Baltimore, Maryland to Susan and Donald Parker and Fred. Her background is interesting from jump. Growing up biracial in Baltimore in the 70s and 80s was no crystal stair. Nicole once shared in an interview that she struggled with her identity growing up. But baby girl found her lane, acting. Something she kinda always wanted to do, with a twist though.
The very first scene we ever shot together was
Her parents divorced when she was young, and that split hit her hard. But Nicole channeled that pain into her craft. She attended a performing arts high school before heading to NYU's prestigious Tisch School of the Arts. The girl was educated, okay? But here's tea you may not know. Nicole was actually rejected from several modeling agencies before her acting career took off.
Well, maybe it's just because you're ugly.
They told her she was too ethnic for mainstream work. Imagine that. Looking at her now, these agencies are probably kicking themselves.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nicole's first big break came in 1993 with the incredibly true adventure of Two Girls in Love.
Heard you're hanging out with Randy Dean.
So what if I was?
But it was her role as Terry Joseph in Showtime's Soul Food.
You carry your banner the way you have to, and I'll do likewise.
What's that supposed to mean?
My blackness isn't tied to what I do for a living.
That put her name on the map. She even went ahead to receive 5 NAACP Image Award nominations for her role in the show. Ain't that something? Now, let's circle back to that scandal I mentioned earlier. Sources close to the production revealed that Nicole almost lost her role because she refused to do nude scenes that weren't in her original contract.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The network was pressing hard, but Nicole wasn't having it. She stood her ground and said her talent should speak louder than her body. And you know what? The show ran for 5 successful seasons, becoming the longest-running drama series with a predominantly black cast. That's what I call turning lemons into lemonade. But Soul Food wasn't all smooth sailing. Word on the street was that there was some tension between castmates about screen time and storylines. Though Nicole has never publicly named names, insiders whisper that there was low-key beef with some co-stars who felt her character was getting preferential treatment. One anonymous crew member spilled, "That's class, people." After Soul Food, Nicole landed roles in films like Boogie Nights.
You have to get a new look. Well, I have a look, okay? The look I have is just fine.
Remember the Titans.
Whatever kind of ambition it took to do what you did around here.
And Brown Sugar.
Forever.
But here's where Hollywood started playing games. Despite her talent, Nicole experienced that classic Hollywood cycle of being the it girl one minute and struggling for meaningful roles the next.
So many no's that every yes feels like a reason to keep going.
And let's keep it real, being a black woman in Hollywood means facing twice the hurdles. There was that awkward moment in 2005 when Nicole was passed over for a lead role in a major studio film. The part? A successful black businesswoman. Who got it instead? A non-black actress who they decided to race bend the character for. Child, the audacity! Nicole never publicly blasted the studio, but in a radio interview years later, she subtly referenced it. And we can't forget that time a director suggested that she tone down her blackness for a role. Excuse me?
I don't know. I just don't think this is great for me. I don't want to do it. I want to go home. I can't take the pressure of it. But don't you think any job interview...
Nicole shut that down real quick and walked away from what could have been a career-boosting opportunity. Integrity over everything. Now, let's talk about Nicole's love life, because it's been a journey. Before finding her forever love,
I liked her from the beginning. She was super nice. And she was married.
Nicole was married to actor Joseph Falaska for just 8 months in 2001. They never publicly discussed what led to their split, but insiders suggested they rushed into marriage and quickly realized they weren't compatible. Then in 2005, Nicole married the fine Boris Kodjoe after they met on the set of Soul Food. Y'all remember how gorgeous they looked together on screen? That chemistry wasn't just acting.
All right, well, bye.
Bye.
But here's what makes their relationship real. They've been open about their struggles. Boris once revealed in an interview that their marriage hit a rough patch around 2010, and they almost separated. The pressure of Hollywood, raising children, and balancing careers had them at a breaking point. Nicole admitted they worked through it with counseling and reconnecting to their faith. Now they're one of Hollywood's power couples, going strong for nearly 20 years.
You are funny, you are fine as funnel cake, and I love you.
Nicole and Boris have 2 children, Sophie and Nicholas. But what many don't know is that their daughter Sophie was born with spina bifida, a birth defect affecting the spine. This diagnosis turned their world upside down.
As any parent of a child with special needs will tell you, it was an adjustment period for the whole family.
Nicole has been candid about the guilt she initially felt, wondering if she had done something during pregnancy to cause it. In a tearful interview she once shared, that vulnerability showed us another side of the glamorous actress we see on screen. The medical bills were astronomical, even with their Hollywood salaries. This led Nicole to take roles she wasn't passionate about, just to keep the money flowing for Sophie's treatments. That's a mother's love. Sophie's condition also put a strain on their marriage, as it does for many parents of children with special needs. But instead of letting it break them, they turned it into purpose by founding Sophie's Voice Foundation, later renamed the Kodjoe Family Foundation, to raise awareness about spina bifida.
Sophie's Voice Foundation is run by people who really care about where the money's spent.
Nicole has had her own health challenges too. In 2019, she revealed she'd been dealing with debilitating migraines for years that sometimes left her unable to work. She kept this private because she didn't want to be labeled difficult on set, she confessed. And let's talk about that mysterious 2-month disappearance from social media in 2017 that had fans worried. Later, it came out that Nicole had undergone a medical procedure she kept private. Speculation ran wild, but Nicole eventually addressed it, saying it was a personal health matter that required recovery time. Insiders suggest it might have been related to endometriosis, which Nicole had previously mentioned dealing with. Whatever it was, she bounced back looking more radiant than ever. One of the most hush-hush scandals involved Nicole standing up to a powerful producer who was known for mistreating crew members on set. This was before the #MeToo movement made such confrontations more common. During the filming of a project around 2009, which shall remain nameless, Nicole witnessed the producer verbally abusing a young female production assistant. Instead of looking the other way, like many stars would, Nicole stepped in and checked him. Word is, this producer tried to have her removed from the project, but her contract was solid. The set was tense for weeks afterward, but many crew members secretly thanked her for standing up when no one else would. There was also that time Nicole called out pay disparity on a project when she discovered a male co-star with less experience was making nearly double her salary. The studio tried to silence her with threats about breach of confidentiality, but Nicole wasn't backing down. While she did name the project publicly, she used the experience to advocate for pay transparency in the industry. That's using your platform for good. After some quieter years, Nicole made a major comeback with roles in Empire.
It was a clean sweep. And what do we call that? Black Girl Magic, yes!
Chicago PD, and most recently as Dr. Erin Jameson in Chicago Med, and Lisa Todd Wexley in the Sex and the City revival, in Just Like That. But that Empire gig came with its own drama. Nicole was reportedly brought in to add some mature female energy to balance out Taraji P. Henson's Cookie Lyon character. Rumors swirled about tension between the two actresses, with some suggesting Taraji felt Nicole was being positioned as competition. Both women denied the rumors, but eagle-eyed fans noticed they rarely posted photos together, despite sharing multiple scenes. In Hollywood, what's not said often speaks volumes. Nicole's role in And Just Like That.
What's with that selfie?
We took it to send to my second editor.
So it's a threesome.
Who's having a threesome?
No one.
Also stirred up controversies. Some critics accused the show of using her character as a diversity token, following backlash about the original series' lack of representation. Nicole expertly navigated these criticisms, acknowledging them while also defending the depth of her character. She stated in an interview, "Way to hold the line, sis." Outside of acting, Nicole has ventured into business with her fitness program, Save Your Do.
So we are here today for your launch of Save Your Do at Walmart here in Atlanta.
Yes.
How excited are you?
Workout headbands designed specifically for Black women to protect their hairstyles while exercising. Genius.
I started as a small business online.
Well, okay.
And
now you're in Walmart.
And now I'm in Walmart.
However, the business faced some challenges
And there's still a lot of work. I had a lot of ups and downs.
when a former partner allegedly mismanaged funds, leading to a legal dispute that was settled out of court. Nicole kept this drama largely private, but court documents revealed she had to fight to retain control of her brand. As for her finances, Nicole's estimated net worth in 2025 is around $5 million. Impressive, but actually lower than what many would expect for someone of her caliber and longevity in the industry. This points back to those pay disparities and limited opportunities that even established Black actresses face in Hollywood. Currently, Nicole is continuing her role on Chicago PD.
We don't get to rewrite the laws because it's my kid. Every victim is somebody's kid.
While also developing a production company focused on creating opportunities for women of color, both in front of and behind the camera. She's also slated to star in an upcoming limited series about the civil rights movement, playing a lesser-known but crucial female activist. The project is still under wraps, but industry insiders say it's the kind of powerful, meaty role Nicole has long deserved. Additionally, she's expanded her Save Your Do brand into a full hair care line, specifically formulated for active women with textured hair. Nicole Ari Parker's journey reminds us that for every glamorous red carpet moment, there are battles being fought behind the scenes. From standing up to powerful producers to fighting for her daughter's health, Nicole has shown us what resilience looks like. She may not make tabloid headlines like some of her peers, but her quiet determination has kept her relevant in an industry known for discarding talented Black women after 40, as Nicole herself once said. And that, my friends, is the real tea on Nicole Ari Parker, actress, mother, advocate, and survivor of Hollywood's ups and downs. Sometimes the most interesting stories are about the stars who keep pushing forward, even when the spotlight tries to dim their shine. Before you go, drop a comment letting me know which celebrity you want me to spill the tea on next. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss when I'm serving fresh celebrity tea.